When entering a buy stop limit or sell stop limit, is the word elected similar to the word triggered? It's the exact same word. It's a contingent event. I'm telling my broker, if this, then that. I said, Brian, if it trades at or through, do you want to turn your order into a market order or a limit order? It may, Brian, never get executed. So anytime you add a qualifier contingent to an order, it's less likely it's going to get executed. And here you've got two qualifiers, at or through, and then your price or better. Nobody has to do business with your price or better. Now, Rosa, it doesn't turn into a market order. It never turns into a market order because you told me it's a buy stop limit or a sell stop limit. And when the triggered, those become limit orders. If it doesn't say the word limit, then it turns into a market order. So I say, Brian, when it trades at or through, do you want to turn it into a market order or do you want to turn it into a limit order? Your choice. The stop has one contingent event. The main use, there are three uses, Rosa, for a stop loss order. Test question number one. If you're trying to make sure you're stopping the loss, you're stopping the bleeding, don't make it a stop limit because you may never get out of that thing. But we use stops to stop losses, to protect profits, and to establish stock positions. Now, whenever there's three of a thing, Rosa, they love on the test, the except format. I say, Brian, are you trying to stop a loss, protect a profit, or establish a stock position with this stop order? He goes, well, none of those. I go, well, then you're confused, my friend, because those are the three uses. It looks like Brian's got his board. Brian, you want to add to that?
Not too much, Dean. You pretty much hit most of the categories. Again, because you know how I do this, right? I am concerned with most likely what shows up on the test. I know the textbooks like to include the stop limit, those double contingency orders. You generally don't see a lot of, again, depending on what test we're talking about here, Series 65, probably not.
I think Rosa has joined us in the past. I think she's a Series 7 candidate, I think.
Series 7?
Let us know, Rosa.
He could be a stop
Oh,
limit.
Series 7 tomorrow. Then what are you doing here, Rosa? You should be sleeping. I'm just front running here, little Brian.
That's okay. What I would tell most people out there, be solid on the basic definitions of the three. Yeah. The publishers like to add that limit to the stop order, which just blows up many people. But as long as you're solid on just the basic three, you should be primarily pretty good.
Yeah, Rosa, the only order that has no contingency, no qualifier is a market order. Market order, immediate execution, best available price. You're more interested in execution than price. I think where people get hung up, Brian, is they think there's a zillion types of orders. There's not. There's only two, market and limit. Now, you can add zillions of qualifiers.